All right, I guess that's it. Welcome back from the break. So my name is Mike Siegel. I was introduced briefly earlier, but I thought I would tell you I work with a company called 500 Startups, which is an early stage investment fund. And we're actually the most active early stage fintech investor in the world. We have over 200 portfolio companies in 26 countries. And what I want to tell you is that we haven't invested in any of the companies that you're about to see, nor did we push any companies that you've seen before into the competition. So our next category is going to be personal financial management and robo advisory. And while I was waiting for my opportunity, I went and gathered just a little bit of data for you. So Bloomberg predicts that robo advisory will account for about $2 trillion in AUM by 2020. Now on the other hand, Accenture found that 81% of wealth management customers think face-to-face is critical. So this is kind of cognitive dissonance. I kind of wonder what's going on. And when you think about 3 of the top robo-advisor firms, right, which includes Betterment, Wealthfront, and Nutmeg here in the UK, they account since 2008 of about $500 million of venture capital investment. Like a lot of money has been put into them. Yet they have combined less than $15 billion in assets, trying to get to $2 trillion by 2020. So what we're seeing as an early stage investor, right, is that consumer robo is out and B2B2C, or robo advisory to empower existing relationship managers and wealth managers, is in, as are robo-derived, if you will, new financial products. So now we're going to see 3 companies that are doing very cool stuff in this market space. I'm going to invite up, please, Effe Solutions, Moxtra, and Oval Money to talk to us. All right, so you kind of know the drill. Each company is going to have 6 minutes. We're going to be very rigorous about stopping them at 6 minutes. Then we'll do 1 question from each of the judges. You'll do your voting, and we'll go on to the next thing. So with that, Andreas, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, you have 6 minutes as of now.
Right. Hi there, I'm Andreas Olsten from the Nordic fintech company, Effe Solutions. And I'm going to spend the next few minutes presenting a solution about how you can all become a Renaissance man rather than dabbling as jack of all trades. The Nordics have a strong tech reputation for apps, games, and digital services, such as Skype, Siri, Spotify, Klarna. Every autumn, there's a massive tech crunch called Slush in Helsinki, or as they would say, who in their right minds would go to Helsinki in November? Effe Solutions, we sit comfortably in this busy Nordic tech region, but we're expanding rapidly thanks to our modern, easily configurable multi-currency portfolio management system. Effe is the portfolio management system that drives over 50 companies in the financial industry, from single-family offices to private banking operations. We're not in the lending and payment space, but with the escalating disruption in our industry, we find ourselves increasingly under the bonnet of more robo-advisors. We're 100% committed to the financial industry, and we offer this modern, flexible, modularized, single platform SaaS solution. As a consequence of our clients' activities and perhaps a tighter and smaller market in the Nordics, we've begun to see the development of sharing and exchanging of expertise between different players in the market. By also formalizing these exchanges of services, which can easily be done through modern technology, we're beginning to see the emergence of a concept that we've named RoboBlock. Let me explain. Meet Matthew. Matthew is a customer of your robo-advisor, as you have an innovative and agile offering that others can't deliver. You're able to be inventive and adapt your business model rapidly, as you don't have to spend your time and resources on laborious or business-irrelevant manual work. You have the RoboBlock network behind you. Now, I guess you wonder what RoboBlock is. As the name suggests, Robo refers to automation, and block refers to the technology used, a technology similar to the blockchain technology. RoboBlock is a network that is hosted by you and is only available to the parties you've invited to the network. Within the network, you're able to share any kind of data, service, or task as knowledge and expertise flows flawlessly between your business partners. This enables you and your partners to concentrate on your core business. Let me exemplify. You would like to offer your clients the best investment products available, but you don't want to hire an army of managers and try to be a jack of all trades. You want to find the best-in-class asset managers worldwide and partner with them. They're invited to join your RoboBlock network for automated and secure data sharing. In addition to offering the best products, some clients require a more personal approach. This would require you to have advisors available for a chat, a call, or a meeting. You want to deliver this additional value to clients, but instead of hiring your own department of advisors, why not partner up with appropriate advisors from other organizations? They too join your RoboBlock network, which enables you to offer efficient and personal advisory services as well. Of course, you also need connections to market data providers and trading platforms for data sharing, as well as banks for nominee accounts and direct debit savings. Hosting a RoboBlock network requires having a modern and easily adaptable portfolio management system with flexible APIs in use. Effe Solutions is exactly that, and our clients in the early IT-adoptable Nordics are building RoboBlocks as we speak. Now Matthew has everything he needs, aggregated and available through one user interface, experienced through your robo-advisor. And that was just one example of the business opportunities you can build with RoboBlock, where only your imagination sets the limits. Imagine the opportunities presented when the PSD2 regulation kicks in, where all banks must open their interfaces to fintechs. What if you built a full financial management network and is able to offer everything in one place? RoboBlock offers all participants in your network up-to-date information on customers, holdings, transactions, risk preference, products, etc., with the possibility to define and restrict what data is shared. And of course, all the actions carried out within your RoboBlock network are recorded as required by the regulators. Effe Solutions have the experience and infrastructure to support the development and implementation of robots and RoboBlock. And if we win this prize today, we want to enter the UK market, and we will use the money to research this robo-advisory opportunity. Thank you very much.
All right. With 3 seconds to spare, very well done, very well done. Okay, so next up, we have Kartik from Moxtra, and you will get 6 minutes starting. You ready?
I'm ready.
Now, go for it.
So thanks everyone for coming here today. I know it's been a long day, only getting longer, so certainly appreciate your time. So I'm from Moxtra, and we focus on building embeddable omni-channel client engagement solutions. Now, before I go into the specifics of what exactly that is, I'll start by giving a little bit of background of the company, why we do what we do, and then dive into a live demo. So our background is actually from a rich heritage of collaboration. Our co-founder and CEO was the co-founder and CEO of WebEx as well. So we have a good amount of experience in building highly scalable, highly secure enterprise applications. In terms of financial services, we entered the market a few years ago. We started with the Citi Mobile Challenge, where we got the top innovator for the best client engagement tool. Since then, the progress has been extremely good. As of last month, we're deployed with Citibank for their Citi Gold customers in India, and we're in the works with several other banks across the world. So the problem that Moxtra really solves, kind of like WebEx did for the previous generation, was this whole concept of enterprise collaboration. And one of the key requirements here for banks is really how do you engage your clients, right? So all of these conversations, they're usually some sort of communication around business documents and so on. And if you look at the traditional modalities, these include things like email, in-person, phone call, et cetera. But with the platform shift that we've seen in the last few years, the mobile phone is at the center of everyone's lives. So we believe that if you're going to engage your clients in today's world, and especially in tomorrow's world, you need to have a robust mobile strategy. Otherwise, you're risking revenue opportunities. So looking at the market specifically, it's a segmented market. So at the top, you have your institutional clients and your ultra-high net worth individuals. And as you step down the pyramid, you go into the mass affluent segment, as well as your general customer and in prospect phase. And the idea here is, each of these segments, the customers demand a different level of touch. So at the top of the pyramid, you obviously have your highest touch, and at the bottom, you have your low-touch customers. So Moxtra is really a solution that's built for all of these different segments and can be configured to match the workflows in all of these different segments. And you'll get an idea of that in just a second. So with that, I'll switch gears a little bit, go into the live demo. I hope the demo gods will cooperate with me today, so we'll see. So just as a little bit of context here, what you're looking at is the interaction between a wealth manager on the bank side who's using the desktop and the customer who's using the bank's mobile application. So the workflow is very much here the wealth management workflow, but seeing the workflow, I'm sure you can extrapolate it to other use cases here. So for the sake of time, I'll just go through one specific workflow here, and hopefully it'll give you a good understanding of some of our capabilities. So I'm on the Relationship Manager portal right now. I'm Relationship Manager Andrew Bregelman, and I'm servicing my customer Matthias Broner here. And this is just a mock portal that you're seeing here, and the idea here is we would embed inside of that. So if you click on Customer Connect, this opens up the Moxtra secure messaging channel on the RM side. Now, on the customer side, you're looking at a mock version of a mobile application. And the idea here is that if you click inside your message center, everything that you see here is built upon Moxtra technology. So for the sake of this demo, I'll dive into one of these threads here, and I'll send my relationship manager a request to send my portfolio report. So I'll say, hey, can you send me my latest report, right? So the RM gets this request from the customer, and now has the ability to pull in a document from any repository. For now, I'll just add it from my desktop for convenience sake. But this is kind of where the next level of engagement kicks in. So right now, we've sent each other messages back and forth. And the next level of engagement kicks in when there's been a document uploaded to the stream. So on top of this document, Moxtra provides several document collaboration capabilities. These include things from basic annotations all the way up to e-signatures and voice annotations. So for now, I'll open this document, take a look at it, and record a voice note over it. So I'll say, hey RM, thanks for sending this over. I'm a little bit concerned about this section over here. Maybe we can talk on a call, right? So save it back into the conversation. And on this side, the RM gets a notification. Customer recorded a clip, can play it back. Oh, my audio may not be connected over here, but you can play back the clip. You see the video, what the customer has recorded over the document, and you can respond accordingly. So I'll say, sure, call me. So everything that we've done so far has been asynchronous, sending messages, sending documents back and forth. But sometimes there's a need for the real-time engagement as well. So Moxtra captures that right within the same thing. So if I go to my Contacts tab, I can call my RM over here, and the RM will get an incoming notification. And essentially what you see here now is your WebEx built into the mobile platform, as well as on the RM platform. So the idea here is, the entire spectrum of collaboration, from messaging to document collaboration, all the way up to the real-time piece is something that's captured within Moxtra. And it's something that can be configured and customized to suit any workflows within financial services. Thank you.
All right. Well done, well done. Demo gods were in your camp, I guess. So now, last but not least, Benedetta from Oval Money.
Thank you.
And are you going to do Italian or English?
I'll do English
Okay,
for
great.
today.
So when you're ready, 6 minutes, starting now, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us here. Me and my co-founders were here just a year ago with a little more than an idea, so it's very exciting to be pitching today. We wanted to solve a big problem, which is that of financial literacy. We think that even though there's a lot of people who are banked, especially in developed markets and in European markets, there's still a lot of problems with literacy and education on financial products. Italy, for example, has only 37% of people understanding what financial products means. And this what creates is more and more financial exclusion because people like maybe freelancers or women or people who are not generally targeted by the traditional banks don't get that kind of financial education. So we decided to build a product and we came up with a very simple app that tries to help people with their financial world and become a little bit wiser about their money. Our app allows people to track everything that they're doing by linking the app to their current accounts or credit cards. It allows them to learn from our insights that we send to them through the app, but also from sharing insights from the community. And it allows them to save automatically through what we call steps that we'll explain. And then this wallet that they have accumulated can then be used to put in financial products. So we want to walk through the whole process of a customer to become more educated. First of all, we use smart categories and a lot of data analysis to make sure we categorize better for users. We also think that targeting the less financially savvy, maybe also freelancers who have flexible income and earnings can really have a tool that can do predictive analysis, and so this can really help them manage their finance going forward. We then use learning by doing kind of experiences to allow a community to build around the idea of good financial management. And finally, through what we call steps, we help people create little rules that they can use to put some money away whenever they either make a transaction or even maybe go for a run or put something on social media, making saving a little more interactive. Finally, we allow people that have a little bit of money into their wallet, because the saving is stored into a wallet. We allow them to access a number of financial products that are already available in the market. We think that the fintech world is growing very fast, and there's going to be more and more alternative finance solutions, robo-advisors, but also the traditional finance world is looking for new ways to engage with customers at an earlier stage of their financial readiness, let's say. And so we believe that this kind of solution in our marketplace is really a good way to intersect these two needs. So banking was invented in Italy, actually. I don't know if you guys know. It was a long time ago. And I know now, like, London has become the fintech world. But, no, 49 seconds. Banking was invented Okay, so I was just going to say, so we hope that an Italian team can bring a little bit of that community that was the spirit of initial banking back into finance. Thank you.
All right. And now, our judges, I would like to ask, please, for one question for each company.
One question for Moxtra is your tool actually, it looks to me like a pretty generic, very powerful, but generic collaborative tool focused on different verticals, or did you really specifically design it for financial services?
The product that you saw today is the financial services one. It's specifically geared towards financial services companies. So, for example, on the RM side, we have capabilities for scheduling, audit trails, being able to log every little aspect of the conversation, and then send that over to any regulatory part of the company. So that's specifically for financial services.
I'm gonna stop you there.
Oh.
You answered the question.
Okay. Yeah. There we go.
Sorry. Yeah. All right. Who's next?
So Andres, did you have one?
No, go ahead.
Okay. I went to slush, by the way.
Oh,
so
good.
I'm
Yeah.
not in my right mind.
15,000.
No. Okay.
Good.
Is this PSD2 ready?
Yes. yeah.
Okay. All right.
That was great. Awesome. We're gonna get our time back. Cocktails soon. Don't worry about it. Okay. And for Oval Money, please.
For Oval. So, very cute app, but I think it's been most of what we saw was done before. So, what's your like key use case that you think is going to make a difference with the competition?
First of all, we are the first app that has all of these products integrated. There's a lot of apps that one for tracking, one for saving, one for investing. So this is the first part. And the second part is that we have what we call collective intelligence. So we use a layer of machine learning on top of a layer of like what community is doing. And so we're building that social element on top of data learning, making it a little bit more interactive. Thank you.
Okay. So join me in thanking once again Effe Solutions, Moxtra, and Oval Money. All right, so we're going to do that voting thing now. Everyone, please open the IFGS mobile app, and we're going to have 10 seconds to vote. And go. And we're there. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Ask you to head backstage. Leave it there.